What's up, guys? So today I actually just wanted to talk about the whole Dormant Splinter situation, and then all of the update situation with this week's update being like incredibly late, and then just the last update and stuff, because I've seen a lot of people kind of just complaining about the update and the Dormant Splinter, which they added what, 3 weeks ago at this point. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. um but what they didn't do, or was it last, I don't know, it might have been 2 weeks ago, but they didn't even make it obtainable for a very large portion. Like, you couldn't unlock it. The Cold Forge like was found the day of the update, right? Because it wasn't even added. The devs might say that was added and stuff, and the recipe was added, but let's be so real, it was not added. It was not in the game for a very long time. Which is like, they were artificially stretching the content so people wouldn't just find it and be done with it. And then they like just gutted the weapon. I mean, on release it came out way too strong. I don't know what they were thinking with that. And it's just like, they put all this thing into a relic weapon, all this effort into a relic weapon, and then they are like, oh, don't farm for it, don't farm for it, knowing the entirety of the community is going to go farm for it. Like, it's so dumb. They know their player base, they know that they're going to farm for it, and then it's like absolutely broken for one day, and then they nerf it into the ground. Like, it's still good, don't get me wrong. On release, I don't know what they were thinking having that in the game. Like, it swung as fast as like pre-nerf curved and some light weapons, and it did like heavy weapon damage with heavy weapon posture damage. Like, and it was on the best type, medium weapon as well. Oh, and I just actually, hold up, that is a huge topic. I wanted to talk about medium thunder builds, because I swear it's so brain dead. It's like, I have not seen a singular medium thunder player who is actually good at the game. They all just play the same exact build, right? I'm saying, like, sure, you can be good at the game and play medium thunder, but medium thunder is just absolutely busted right now. Like, if you go into Chime, all right, and I'm saying Chime because outside in the overworld it's not as good. I like, when I'm ganking, medium thunder builds are like amazing to come across because they're like fodder. But in Chime, they're unbearable to fight because they have unlimited sustain, and they have discovery of fire, which just sets you on fire. Not even part of the attunement, by the way. But they have discovery of fire. They have all sorts of like just crazy damage. They have crazy damage. They have one of the best guard breaks in the game, and they have a true combo out of thunder kick that does a bar and a half. Well, really just a bar, but I don't know. It's like, oh wow, I'm never gonna skill issue against these fucking guards. What the hell? There we go. But it's like everyone in the game right now is just running like the same 3 builds. There's no build diversity at all. Like, you'll be seeing some people like running maybe 1 to 2 off meta builds ever. Like, the most off meta build I saw, and this is bad, was an attunementless blood tide trident. That was the only off meta build I saw my entire thing. The rest of them were ice medium, and it's still medium. The only thing that was off meta was the fact that he was using the blood tide trident. It's still medium, which is still really, really good. But if you go into Chime, the only thing you're gonna see are medium weapon builds and heavy weapon builds. The light kind of fell off because shaky block is like good, but you'll still see like attunementless fists along with some other stuff. But it's just, there's just so much medium, really just medium. For ganking, it's heavy. Light can't be used in ganks aside from like maybe deep spindle or something, but it's just so dry. There's nothing, nobody's playing unique builds. It's all like, even this build, this is the one I'm playing on right now in the video, in one of the corners. It's just like, it's not very original. It's just this one's just a hive lord, jet striker. So like, Because if I were to play, like, say, I don't know, one of the non-meta weapons, say, let's see, like Rose's Hellflame, complete trash. Do not use that thing. It is horrible. It's been nerfed into the ground, and now nobody plays it. But Storm's Eye is still the best weapon in the game. Like, genuinely, the crit cancels fall damage. It gives you iframes. It does like half a bar if it lands, and it like is very, very like hard to parry, right? Because for some reason it weirdly stops in between the crit. Like not weirdly, but like if you try an M1 while you're parrying and get the auto parry frames, it doesn't have any auto parry frames, so it just hits you. Like say you M1 1 second too early trying to get the jump on the Stormside player coming out of their crit, it'll just hit you. The tail end of the crit will just hit you. And this might just be like a rant against Storm's Eye and against Thunder, but everyone I have talked to, right? I was talking to someone who's reached top 250 like multiple times, right? And who has friends who plays on Godseeker accounts and stuff. He was like, yeah, Thunder's the best attunement. People say, right? People are like tweaking when they're saying, oh, Thunder's terrible right now. Oh my gosh, guys, Thunder's so bad. Thunder's so bad. Oh my goodness. No, you should never play Thunder. Thunder's horrible. It's the best attunement. And if it doesn't get nerfed this weekend, this week, this coming week, the update's on Monday for some reason. How are the Deepwoken developers just not doing their updates? Like, I swear, every single week the update has been pushed back further. Now, first every update was dropping on Saturday, right? Now every update is dropping on. Now apparently the updates have started dropping on Monday. That's the new norm, because the last like 3 updates have all dropped on like on Saturday at like 1 o'clock. But now they're actually just dropping them later. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, back to ranting about the meta. Literally, the only things I see in Chime, right, are Thunder, Ice, Gale, and Blood. I've not seen, and then I don't know. Really, the 2 most underpowered attunements right now are just Shadow, or not Shadow, are just Flame and Ironsing. Shadow's really good in ganks and also pretty good in ones. Mainly because you can't see anything when you're playing against the Shadow user because of sightless still and stuff, and it's just a lot of visual clutter. Ice has like a ton of free visual clutter with Ice Eruption and then Frost Grab with that stupid spark. A lot of the game right now is just based around making it so your opponent can't see anything on their screen, which is, you know, really, really annoying. I don't think that it's necessarily healthy the way that everyone's playing the game right now. Like, every single time, right? Like, this is just my personal experience. I've gone to go gank people. I fought some random Shadow assassination build. Every time they have, it's like there's like 3 builds people play for ganks, and there's like 2 builds people play for top Chime. It's like Storm's Eye just Thunder, Storm's Eye Thunder because it's broken, and then like sometimes some attunementless, then Shadow medium and Ice medium. Like just Shadow medium, attunementless medium, and Thunder medium for high Chime, from what I can tell. And then some Hero Blade builds, like dual attunement Hero Blade builds, Shadow Flame Hero Blade, I think is a Godseeker build. It's just either cheese, it's either pure cheese or medium, because that's the only thing that's viable right now. Medium is the only viable weapon type, and it's not fun. I absolutely hate having to just play against medium players every time I load up the thing. Like, watch. Here, you know what? I'm not actually gonna play a Chime match, but we're gonna load up the Chime. We're gonna load up Chime and see what my match is against. All right. Just to prove a point. Actually, no, we're not. I'll just put up a clip of when I do that later. Yeah, but they absolutely made Chime of Conflict a slop mess. Like I was in a VC with this with someone else who is like what? I think they're currently top 250. Like 15 something elo, and oh my gosh, I was watching a screen share. He only fought Thunder Stormside builds and Thunder like Warden Ceremonial Swords. Like genuinely, out of like the 10 games he played, it was like 50%, over 50% of the matches were just Storm's Eyes or other Thunder medium or Warden Ceremonial Sword. It's either or. Warden Ceremonial Sword or Storm's Eye. It's bad. It really is. And then it's like Ice Medium, and then maybe the occasional Ice Fist or something. Or not even, because that's kind of fallen out of favor with the losers. I don't know. Because the game has so much build diversity, right? Like, Deepwoken is a game that's built on build diversity and having a bunch of different builds, having the maximum amount of possibilities. And what do people do? They make 20 different of the same. They make 20 builds that are the exact same. Literally every player in this game just is like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to make a Storm's Eye. Yeah, guys. I'm done, actually. Because, like, if you want to play High Chime, it's such a joke, by the way. Because you don't even have to be good to be top 250. You just need to play Thunder and know how to use some of the text on Thunder, and you're good. I know this might be like a slightly repetitive, but I really want to get this across that the game needs like some serious balancing changes. There's no reason for like one attunement to just dominate all of High Chime and all of Chime in general. Like I don't know. People are gonna come after me for saying Thunder is the best attunement, and I know there's going to be like glazers in the comment who are like, oh my gosh, bro, Thunder isn't even that broken, you're boosted. I've had like 3 separate people who are in top 250 confirm that Thunder is the best attunement. Like, it's like. Bro, if I can get screenshots, I'll put them up now. Otherwise, like, you just have to take my word for it, chat. I don't know. Yeah, but I swear, each update has been getting worse and worse with the amount of slop. Like, the Dormant Splinter was a cool secret, and until we figured out that it was literally just the medium hero blade. 65 medium, literally just a reskinned Razor Cutlass with the unique crit and less damage, but it flies Wither. Like, yeah, guys, it has anti-heal. That's cool. Now have fun. Have fun. You better enjoy our anti-heal monstrosity that we just added to the game on a weekly, because who wouldn't want that? I'm kind of running out of stuff to yap about. I just like, I made this video because I wanted to rant about Thunder. I hate Thunder. It's ruining the game. It's genuinely ruining the game. Every single player who plays Thunder is a actual problem. Like, they're all clone troopers. I swear, you go into Chime and you'll see a Warden Ceremonial Thunder within 10 matches, as long as you're above the elo of 1000. If you're in like 12, if you're in 700 elo, you're just gonna fight YouTube builds on players who don't know how to play YouTube builds. But oh, just I don't know. I feel like look at the. Okay, let's be so real, right? I actually forgot about this, but Why did the devs have to make the Dormant Splinter so rare? Like, please tell me why I did over 75 hit ferryments and like 20 Ceramid Hollows and didn't get a Dormant Splinter. Well, I got one, but like it was at the end of the 20 Ceramid Hollows that I did. I did it 75 ferryments, over 75 ferryments actually. What you're seeing in the background, right, is very sped up footage of 75 ferryments. Actually, less than 75 ferryments because I went back and did more ferryments after I had taken that recording, and I still didn't get the Dormant Splinter from the ferryman. I went into Ceramid Hollow and farmed Ceramid Hollow for like 3 hours straight, by the way, before I got this stupid Dormant Splinter. And I haven't even made a build with it yet. If you all want to like give me any ideas for a build with Dormant Splinter, they have to actually be good. They can't be just be like, oh yeah guys, make a Dormant Splinter shadow build. No. Or like cosplays you want me to do with a Dormant Splinter. I don't really care. It's just sitting on like a blood build right now. If y'all have any ideas for that. But why the hell did it take me like literally 6 hours of straight farming or more, like 7 hours, to get the Dormant Splinter? Why? Like, yes, it's supposed to be rare. Does it need to be 7 hours worth of farming rare? Like, it's a relic. I got like 20 armor's needles before I got a singular Dormant Splinter. I'm being so for real with you. And I got like 3 God Roll kits as well. I got like 3 God Roll kits and like 20 armor's needles before I even got a and by kits I don't just mean like a chest plate. I mean like the full helmet, boots, and chest plate. And rings actually. And Confessor's Charm / whatever elemental, the Cataclysm pendant. All of that before I got a single Dormant Splinter. Like, what? I don't know. Like, it's crazy. It is. They made it needlessly rare, and then they just made it suck. They made the farming for it suck because you have to do Ceramid Hollow, which is the worst designed dungeon, and it's still horrible because there's no way to like speed up. If you didn't have to like actually mine out the ores, it might not be as bad, right? If you just had to like pick up the ores, but like that 2 seconds while you're mining for them is like actually like agonizing. It is painful. It is probably one of the worst progs that I've ever had the displeasure, or like worst like farming sessions I've ever had the displeasure of doing. Like it was downright atrocious. Ow. It was downright atrocious, and I would not recommend to farm for it. Right? If you get it, you get it. I only got it because I kind of wanted to make a video on it. All of this is all pre-recorded, by the way. All of my like upcoming like 4 videos are pre-recorded. So whatever update, I will not be playing Monday's update, whatever that is. Which yes, it's coming on Monday. It's not today's update. It is literally today is Sunday, the day before the devs say that they're gonna delay the update. This is when this video is probably coming out, because I'm like making it right now. But oh my goodness, just the whole situation with Dormant Splinter, it's genuinely just so bad. The biggest problem with it, I think, is that they lie. They said it was available from the day they dropped it, but the Awakening wasn't even in the game. Let's be so real, it was not in the game. Because I'm pretty sure people tried crafting stuff with the Dormant Splinter, and it just didn't work. Which is, like, really bad. Because you're supposed to, you know, be able to get the weapon when they release it. The Cold Forge wasn't even in the game when they released it. Which I feel like is the most... Like, no way you're telling me that the Cold Forge was literally found, like... Oh, it just coincidentally was found 10 minutes after the update, guys. It was just a coincidence that was found literally 10 minutes after the update. Well, what do you mean? It literally just a coincidence. And oh my goodness, right after the patch, people discovered the recipe? That's crazy. How did that happen? Oh, wait a minute. Is it possible that they added it when they patched the game, right? And did like random hot fixes and stuff. They add the fucking recipe. Like it was not, they stealth added half the stuff. It was not actually there. Which I feel like is the biggest problem. Because they just had us searching for stuff that didn't even exist for like think about it. All those clues, all those hints, they didn't mean anything. Nothing in there was led us to believe that was the crafting method for the Dormant Splinter was a. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? All right, hear me out here. Razor cutlass and 10 umbrite.